Tonight on the North American Friends Movie Club.
A young farm girl gets bonked on the head.
A green lady is mean to a dog.
And the mysterious Lollipop Guild celebrates a murder.
We watch the 1939 American musical fantasy film, The Wizard of Oz.
So dust off that big orb that you watch movies on.
And batten down the hatches of your movie-watching cellar.
Because movies are for the people, and we're human beings. This is what it sounds like when we do a podcast. We're currently doing one. This is the North American Friends Movie Club, and you might notice something about the name of our show. And that's Friends comes before Movie Club. So I got to ask my two munchkins. How we doing?
Well, I've been working out today.
Ooh.
Again.
Ooh.
So
Fitness pod.
basically, I am the fittest person that you know, probably.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I work out once a week. So
List of people who are in shape from Missouri. Number 1, Bo Jackson. Number 2, Kate.
that's right. GD it.
That's right.
You guys might have seen I was wearing a muscle shirt. Well, before.
Well, I definitely saw their muscles.
I didn't see no shirt. All I guess I was just rippling muscles.
Jamie came over here to work out, and she brought all of her weights, and I had to use lighter weights this time. So more reps, lighter weight. You know
More
how
reps, lighter
Brent was
weight.
doing it. Yeah.
Mhm.
So I'm doing good, but I do have that little thing you get. You know, as women age, we get arms that look like wings. You know. Because I don't think you can, like, without removing skin, there's not a lot you can do about fat.
No, you got to
and
fill it
skin.
up. You got to fill it up with muscles.
Exactly. So that's the goal, is to just fill up the sagging skin with muscle.
Yeah.
So that's my update.
Here's a little tip to get the good biceps. You actually got to work out on the triceps to get the good arms.
I bet. Yeah. No, for
Mm.
sure. I like to do them all, you know?
Yeah, people are hating that this is going to turn into a fitness podcast.
Well, I think what's funny is that, like, ultimately, Nate and I we need to be healthier, right? Like, I'll speak for Nate. I'm sorry, Nate.
Nate catching
You're correct.
strays. Nate catching strays.
You're correct.
I know the lifestyle that Nate and I enjoy. And for us to enjoy that lifestyle, you also have to not live that lifestyle sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Brent, meanwhile, you cook every meal. You are very diligent with your life.
I'm diligent with my life.
Yeah. I'd say that's correct.
Okay, I'll take it. Listen, I will never turn down a compliment, ever.
Even if it's totally wrong,
If
you're
it's-
just
yeah,
going to lean
like-
into it.
You
I could
are
walk
100% dependable. You're a dependable person.
Yeah, and someone could say, "Man, God, I didn't know Brent was tall." I'm like, "Yeah, well, you know what? I am a little bit taller than I thought I was."
Yeah, like that is true. Bigger than Danny DeVito.
It's true. I hope so. Anyway,
Danny DeVito, the tallest among us in certain ways.
I don't know.
Philosophy.
I had a dream about a certain co-host of the North American Friends Movie Club.
Ooh, who's it gonna be?
Yeah, it was Nate.
Oh,
I don't know if I ever dodged a bullet there.
I was literally holding my breath.
I know it would have been terrible to have a sex dream about either one of you guys, but
Well, you didn't say it was a sex dream.
it's not a sex dream. I'm just saying that's offer could possibly happen, and if it did happen, I would tell you guys about it.
Okay.
However, this was not a sex dream. This was a dream about Nate. Nate invited me to go on his baseball team. They needed a fill-in, and I gladly accepted. The problem was something happened to my glove, and it became like wooden hard.
Oh.
And it wasn't opened enough to fit a ball in. And every time a ball came my way or someone threw me a ball, it would just bounce off my glove. And
oh man,
and Nate was super nice about it. And
surprising.
Nate was super nice, saying, "That's okay, you'll get the next one, bud." But even though it was physically impossible for me to get the next one because my glove couldn't open up wide enough to get the ball, and I was crying, and my little dirt stained cheeks had tears running down, and every time I looked at Nate, he looked at me, and it was the most disappointing look I've ever received in my life.
That's, you know what? You dreamt what would have happened. Where the first, especially with the first few ones, I'd be like, "You got this, bud."
Yeah.
And then I would have kind of started looking at you like, again?
It's the glove's fault. I kept on blaming. I kept on showing
the glove.
Well, the glove wouldn't open it. It can't open up big enough to get the ball inside. So I was set for disaster. And I woke up. I was so disappointed in myself that I let you down.
That you went and bought a glove.
No, I think what happened is someone cursed my glove.
In the dream?
Baseball witch.
Yeah, because the glove turned into a piece of wood, is what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Dude, Baseball Witch is the dopest idea for a movie.
Baseball witch sounds like a really fucked up strain of weed.
That
There's a lot. Baseball witch really, and we're gonna find a way to incorporate that in the future.
Baseball witch, yeah, I like it. I'm sorry I disappointed you in my dream. I also I do this thing where I think it's because I'm bored because I'm home all day. I'm in a group chat with like 37 dudes, and I
sounds like a nightmare.
It is.
It's just a group where men talk about the things women have done to them and how they feel about
exactly.
There's like,
we're called incels.
No, there's like 3 women in there. They're very funny and they're very nice, and we call them dudes, but they're like the bros. But I do this thing.
Yeah, like how Catherine's a brother.
Yeah, like brothers don't weigh anything. So I do this thing where I'm bored, and they're all Americans mostly. I think there's one person, like a couple Canadians. But anyway, I do this thing where I purposely say something inflammatory to get everybody riled up and mad. And then I do it for like 10 minutes. And then I always turn it into America thinking that they're better than everyone else. And today I just typed in delis waste food. And you think I said that Hitler had some great ideas. Holy fuck. The discourse that this fucking spurned was absolutely ridiculous. Mind you, I poured gasoline on every little flame that popped up. Yeah. However,
the gas man arrives.
Oh, they were so mad. And I start posting pictures of deli food, like Cat's Deli, like those big honking pastrami sandwiches. I'm like, oh,
they do. They waste food.
I'm like, this is actually good. Actually, this is good for everybody. And they were, you're a single pick. You're picking the one deli that does all this. And oh my God. And I loved it. I loved every second of it. So my question is, does this make me a bad person?
No, I think it just makes you like Razor Ramon or something. You know what I mean? Where you're
answer, yes. No, he's not anyone cool. Yes, he's a shit disturber because he feels bad about himself and he needs interaction, and he doesn't think that he can do it by being himself. So
I could definitely do it by myself. I've created bits where I'm a snack demon. I've created bits where I'm an old 1800s great uncle of a guy that's in the chat. I've created bits where I'm a Cajun chef, and people have got mad at that. They say it's inappropriate. It's not inappropriate. Melissa's Acadian. Her grandmother was from Shetty Camp. I'm allowed to say it.
You're allowed to.
Yeah, I'm allowed. By marriage. I married Melissa so I could make the Cajun jokes. However, I can do it. My problem is they don't catch on. They don't understand that I'm doing it on purpose.
Yeah. I get it. I get it, those people.
You guys are so blinded by patriotism. It's insane.
Listen, you go to one of those puppet shows, you want to start booing at one of the characters. So one of the puppets is
one of my favorite Nate tweets is if you're doing a puppet show and they're not booing or hissing, You're a shit puppeteer.
Yeah. It's just the truth.
Where did you think of that? Is that real? I didn't know that. Maybe I've not been to many puppet.
You never hissed at a puppet?
If you can't dangle the strings and make people mad at you, then I'm sorry, you're not doing a good job.
Yeah.
And that's how I justify purposely making people mad is Nate's tweet.
I like though that you're calling it out.
Yeah, and I'm glad to enable you.
Yes, you. That is absolutely the dynamic. That is the dynamic. Since you guys have met. That's it.
Yeah,
Finally.
They're all against you, Brent. They're all against you, Brent.
Yeah, get them, Brent.
I feel it's so funny to me, and I feel like they know that I'm doing it on purpose, and I'm being a fool, but they are so blinded by patriotism that they can't stop themselves. And I will never stop doing it. I will never stop. There, at one point, I said, "Oh, you guys!" I posted a GIF of Dwight from The Office saluting, and I said, "This is you guys when they go to a restaurant that calls the Salt Eagle Dander." That didn't help things. I was having a ball, and the whole time I was just doing chores.
Did you make up Eagle Dander?
Yeah,
that's funny. That was very humorous.
He's a great writer.
I'm a very, very funny person. I've noticed that about myself. I am quite a funny little individual.
Yeah,
this is different than when we did Borderline podcast, when Nate used to have to talk to you and I about losing our humility.
Yeah,
and
no,
Brent
I've lost
used to be so humble.
Yeah, no more.
No more. You've grown up.
Nobody makes me laugh like I can make myself laugh, and that's how you know you're doing it right.
Yeah, that's a really good sign. If you're laughing maniacally to yourself alone, things are going well.
I'm mopping my bathroom on my hands and knees, cleaning the tub outside of the tub, and I'm just typing in this group chat saying just ridiculous things I make up. And I was having a ball. I love it.
How often do you clean your tub?
Every Thursday, I clean the tub.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Nate, when's the last time you cleaned a tub, Nate?
Well, you know what? I will say it's been a long ass time because my sister has been doing it lately because she really doesn't like when it gets pink around the edges. You know, we got real hard water in Alberta. It's hard as stone.
Yep.
Understand.
Harder than the heart dungeon.
Turns things pink.
I have every day there's a special. Every day is chore day, but every day has a designated day to do certain things. Wednesday's recycling, Thursday's the tub, Fridays underneath the beds.
It's a much better system than what I do, which is put it off as long as possible and then clean for 6 hours straight until everything is perfect, and then you're good for another 3 weeks.
But for some reason, the house doesn't stay clean. Like you would never think I clean my house.
You got a busy house.
You got a busy house. The most 50-year-old woman thing I've ever said in my life.
No, but think how many legs there are in your house, Brent. There's 20 legs in that house.
There's lots of legs. And there's constant stuff falling off the dogs. Speaking of magical. Oh, Nate, what's up with you, bud?
I have an update that I think you two will find interesting.
Excellent.
Oh my god.
So on Saturday, I went out to eat delicious hot pot.
Yep.
One of my favorite kinds of food. We've discussed it on the show before. Would you like to guess who I went to go eat delicious hot pot with on Saturday?
Shut the fuck up.
Fuck off, you bastard. I'll flip this laptop over right now.
I will fly up there and pinch your bottom.
Yeah. Was it Monica?
I, of course, went to Hot Pot with Monica on Saturday.
Oh!
Are you kidding?
You sly
this
motherfucker.
This is the biggest news. You let us talk about all this crap when you had this?
No. Making Americans mad isn't crap. Let's not put people down to raise another.
Details. How did you guys connect?
I went to Tim Hortons, and then Monica asked me where I worked. I was like, oh, I work at a whiskey store. And she was like, can I try some? And I was like, yeah, for sure. She's like, is it strong? I'm like, yes. And then the next day, when I went back to Tim Hortons, friends, I like brought her a little box of tiny whiskeys. And then I gave it to her, and she was like, because she was like, I'll come by the store tomorrow. And she's like, let me give you my phone number.
This is the coolest.
And then she texted me the next day, and she was like, what time are you finished work? And I was like, I think she's saying, when am I finished work? I'm like, I'm finished work at this time. Do you want to go get some dinner? She was like, hell yes, I do. Go get some dinner. And then we went and had hot pot.
Was it a good date?
We had a wonderful time, and also 100% bud vibes. Just buds.
Don't believe it.
We had a great time.
Don't believe it. She's gonna get into that whiskey, and then next thing you know.
Well, I think what we're hearing from Nate is he is feeling bud vibes.
Okay, bud vibes. We'll see. Just remember, time stamp this part of the episode.
Do you feel so like awesome though that like someone is interested in you? I feel like if that happened to me, I would
He's
just be
not the
so
elephant
happy.
man.
Well, I know.
No,
but, like,
Kate's right. No, Kate's right though. Kate's right though, because I live such an isolated life that there is something fun about like, a new stranger to talk to that is interested in talking to me.
yeah.
You're the guy from the Goonies. That's what Kate's saying. You're like, hey, Nate, what's your update? You're like, hey, you guys.
Well, so you can also parlay this into making the women that you hang out with that are more than friends a little jealous. And maybe that will add some zest into your
Spice things up a little bit.
relationships. Yeah. They might hold hands with you harder next time or something.
Ooh, yeah, definitely, because they don't want to let me go.
Exactly.
Because now they know someone else is trying to grab me. They got to hold on tighter, right?
That's right.
Speaking of holding on tighter, I feel like this is a good little intro into introducing the movie we watched this week. It was my pick for Adventure Month, and I picked the 1939 adventure of The Wizard of Oz. So, Catherine, it's time for you to tell us what happened in The Wizard of Oz.
Great. I'd be delighted. So The Wizard of Oz stars Dorothy, who is a girl that lives in Kansas with her aunt and uncle, and she gets caught in a tornado and is flown to Oz, the land of Oz, where she lands. The house lands on the Wicked Witch of the East or West, one of the other ones. And there are munchkins there, and they are so happy that this witch died. And then she's like, but I want to go home. And then the good witch Glinda comes and explains that there's an evil witch still out there. Long story short, Dorothy has to follow the yellow brick road, and as she's on her way she has to go find the Wizard of Oz, who can help her get back to Kansas. And on her way to him, she runs into the Scarecrow, the Tin Man, and the Cowardly Lion. And these are all different characters that do not have a brain, a heart, or a bravery. And then they make it to the Wizard of Oz. They find out the wizard is actually just a dude who also landed in Oz from Kansas, who is pretended to be a wizard, but he does teach them that they have a heart and a brain and bravery. And Dorothy learns that she could always go home. She just had to realize there was no place like home. Also, they kill the Wicked Witch that had been trying to kill her because Dorothy killed her sister. And so Dorothy makes it back to Kansas. The end.
Very good, Catherine.
Yeah, correct.
Eh.
I don't think anything else happened.
There were some flying monkeys.
There was some flying monkeys, and
There's some other things.
There's a guy who cries from his eyebrows in the Emerald City.
Listen, you wanted an adventure. This was an adventure.
Let's talk about our favorite parts.
Good transition, Kate.
This was about God.
This movie's about God.
This whole
fucking Nietzsche over here.
The whole movie's about God. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you going to
No,
expand on
elaborate,
that?
please. Yeah, please elaborate.
No, I mean, you gotta. Everyone's looking for a quick fix, a quick answer. Like, oh, I need this in my life. I need that in my life. I need this, and they don't want to do it themselves. They want to be told how to do it. And God is Oz, and everybody else represents the characters, and they want God to fix them. And God can't do that. You got to do it yourself. What it's about.
I like it.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll take it.
Yeah, that's right.
You guys know me. I don't always take notes when I watch movies, and I took 2 pages of notes on this.
Holy moly.
And I got to be honest, I was really not looking forward to watching this movie because I just think it's boring. I feel like I've seen it so many times. Whatever. I really watched it, and I was still kind of bored, and I almost didn't finish it. But I wrote some jokes that I'll sprinkle in throughout us talking.
Okay.
Okay, I'm looking forward to that.
You literally just described my process of every show.
I also have seen this movie a lot of times, but it's been a long time since I watched it, over 10 years for sure. And I was ding dang delighted the whole entire time. In a way, I was like shocked at how well a movie from 1939 can hold up. It's actually crazy.
I got that note down. Yeah. The fact that this was made in 1939 is insane.
It like doesn't make sense. Like even the humor, a lot of the humor is so modern, and it's also had such a huge cultural impact that like I had this realization halfway through that basically every lady that's ever been on Saturday Night Live, when they're playing like a young ingenue in the Saturday Night Live, they're just doing Judy Garland in Wizard of Oz. They're like, we gotta get out of here, guys. Like, what are we gonna do? And it's like the cadence and the way you deliver lines is still like, it's like our touchstone for how we act when we're pretending to act. I don't know how else to describe that, but and like even now, you'll hear the ladies now doing the voice, doing that like Judy Garland voice.
And she is iconic. I watched a little documentary after this about her. She was kind of the reason why we have child labor laws, because they would work her 20 hours a day and she wouldn't get to eat as a child. Like all this shit. Like
no, they had her on like uppers and downers.
Yes.
And shipping her from this set to another set and like, get to work, lady.
The director slapped her because she kept on laughing at the lion. But I mean, this is what happened. Like, you know, this is what happens when you do that. You get this fucking perfect film.
The more I read about this film, the more like horrifying it is. It's like all the Munchkins were drunk and like pinching her butt.
Yeah.
And the Wicked Witch got burned by that fireball in Munchkin Land when she like
the fire
she disappears.
Yeah.
And it like worked the first time, and the second time it burned her like horribly, and the paint on her face like started on fire. She had to like take 3 months off and then start again. And then
my God, I didn't know that.
The original Tin Man got like extremely sick because they just painted him with like car paint or some shit, and his like skin couldn't breathe, and they had to replace him. Like it's just like so funny. That's like a meat grinder that they put everybody into, but on the other side of that meat grinder, one of the most delicious sausages you'll ever eat.
Yeah. Exactly. And this is, we're really missing out on guys that talk like this, see? You know, wow. We're missing that nowadays.
Get over here.
Yeah, like
the
start of the movie. All the 3 farm guys talk like that. And it's like, all right, you got my attention, and it kept my attention. And there was real animals, no CGI. That made for a good movie.
And I like that you can tell, they don't do this anymore, but you can tell they're on a soundstage.
Yes,
and
exactly.
I like that.
Me too, Kate. I enjoyed that. It's like, it was like, picture like that set's just hanging around somewhere now. And you can walk in and see, oh, this is Munchkin Land. Which, by the way, I'd kill myself if I was in Munchkin Land for longer than a week. I would.
Well, the thing that I noticed about watching it this time is like, they spend a lot of time building up like the lore of Munchkinland that is not at all important to the story because she's there for so short, but they're like, all right, now we're in Munchkinland. Let's introduce everybody who lives in Munchkinland. And like apparently there's a guild for lollipops and there's a league for lullabies. Like this is a lot of world building going on in this one song. I'm like, it's making me ask questions like, well, what does the Lullaby League do? How do they nominate their candidates? I'm so curious about this world of Munchkinland and the politics of this place.
I noticed that the Munchkins are they sleep or are born in eggs. So they are born the size that they are.
Excellent.
Oh, wow. More lore from Munchkinland.
Yeah. I liked it.
Let me see what else fun stuff I have. Every Midwesterner worth their salt knows you do not stand next to windows during a tornado.
Oh,
So she should have known that.
Amateur hour.
Bush League
Also,
bullshit.
Professor Marvel loves hot dogs as much as I do.
I have a note about Professor Marvel. You couldn't do Professor Marvel nowadays because creeps. They ruined it. Like weirdos.
No, that happens so many times in this movie. He takes her into he's in a shanty down by a river.
Yeah, you can't do that now.
And she's just like, goes inside there with him. Also, I think this is where Johnny Carson got Karnak because he put the little hat,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
And then
imagine if Jules came home and told you she'd been in someone's caravan. You'd be horrified.
I cannot.
Like, but I'm talking about like totally innocent. He had a good purpose of doing what he did.
At the very end, she's in her room, and it's a room filled with 5 adult men watching her sleep or her in bed.
Yeah.
Like,
they gotta make sure she's safe.
This is a movie. It's a film.
I had the same thought, Kate, in the sense of like they are all innocent, but none of us would assume they're all innocent in this day and age. You're like 3 single men farm workers around your like young daughter.
Yeah.
Like he can't be having that. Like, but in this movie, in this world,
it works.
That evil doesn't exist. Yep. We just are like, oh no, the Karnak guy, he's good. He's nice, and these farm workers, they're fine. They're all good men.
That's a really good point.
Everyone here is good men.
Yeah,
that's a good point because Dorothy is so pure, like her heart,
so naive,
so innocent, and her character. That is a criticism I have. Is there isn't too much of growth, I guess, other than. Did she, at the very beginning, did she want to run away or she was just trying to save Toto?
She wanted more. I guess that's like somewhere over the rainbow is like, somewhere else other than here, there's good times. And one day maybe I'll get to see those good times. And then the lesson at the end of the film is like, hey, you're fine at home.
There are no good times.
Just stay home.
Right.
But I'm saying like my whole point is, Professor Marvel did a good thing. He tricked her into going back home.
Yeah, he did.
But if I was Professor Marvel and Nate had to describe me on his hot pot date, and it's like, well, I have this friend. He has this traveling wagon. He cooks hot dogs down by the river.
And tricks little girls.
That sounds like a creep, right?
For sure.
You're off to a bad start.
Yeah, creeps ruined Professor Marvel, and that makes me mad. You can't do that stuff nowadays.
Because I also agree that what he did was like surprisingly noble, where he's like, he saw the picture of Aunt M. He's very emotionally intelligent because he put the 2 and 2 together. He's like, this girl, she's out on her own. She's got this picture. She's innocent. She's like, your aunt looks really upset and she's probably going to die from being so upset. Right. And Dorothy's like, oh no.
I have a very embarrassing thing to admit. There's no reason for me to admit this, but I'm going to. I spent the first 20 minutes searching different versions of this movie because I couldn't find color version.
Really?
Yeah. And then I finally said, you know what? Fuck it.
Oh my God, I get it.
I've never seen this movie before. And every picture I saw color. I'm like, okay, there's color version. So anyway, I said, fuck it. I'll just watch the black and white version. Who cares? I know the fucking slippers are red. And they opened the door and she walked out into Oz. I was like, oh, okay.
Your jaw dropped.
Yeah,
much like the theater goers in 1939.
I was squinted in the first 20 minutes, like, is it color? I don't know if it's color. It's sepia looking. I don't know. I'll just watch this version, whatever.
Queen. That's what I wrote. Original sepia tone queen.
I switched different versions of this movie 3 or 4 times trying to find a color version. So that's
very funny.
Yeah.
Genuinely funny.
Yeah.
That's very humorous.
And also, I would be unstoppable if I could disappear in a cloud of smoke.
Oh, and it's like that effect is so good, man. Like they do such a good job.
Perfect color, perfect amount of smoke, the way it rises. I would get so much done during the day. I would be so unstoppable if I could just disappear into smoke.
I think
Glenda... Go ahead.
No, I was going to talk about Glenda instead of you disappearing in smoke.
I have to say it because it's going to bother me. I think it would be funny and cool if I paid for my groceries and then disappeared in a cloud of smoke. Okay.
That would be cool.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Actually.
100%.
I'm glad you did say that.
Back to Glenda.
Because I didn't understand why that would be cool, but now I understand.
Yeah. And then I just appear in my car. That would be fucking cool.
I just was like really into Glenda and how unbothered, demure, and mindful she is. Like she is the ultimate of just no cares in the world. She knows everything's going to work out because she's the good. Oh, and her gown. Oh, loved it.
It's so funny. I was watching her so closely, like in that scene when the Wicked Witch appears and she's like just tearing a strip off Dorothy. She's like, listen here, you little bitch.
Yeah.
When I'm done with you, you're going to be dead. And Glinda's just standing there with her head tilted, like smiling.
You
so
have no
peacefully.
power here.
It's so funny. Like she's just unbothered, not a care in the world.
And what does she say? She says, only bad witches are ugly.
Yeah.
I loved that.
Yeah.
True. And the bad witch was having a little...
Wait, that's kind of a roast then, because at the beginning she's like, are you a good witch or a bad witch?
Yeah,
kind of a little bit mean girl stuff, Glenda.
And the Wicked Witch was having a little Brat Summer with her green nails. See that?
Good point. Brat Summer for Witch, 1939.
Well, I'm telling you, everything that's new is old again, or everything that's old is new again, whatever the saying is. What really bothered me is when the Wicked Witch said to Dorothy was, when this is done, you'll die, like the hourglass. Just flip it over.
Yeah. It's like, what's with the timer?
Yeah, okay, I'll just flip it over. I'm back again. Yeah. And then
that was so cruel. When she was so upset, she gets locked in the castle. So the witch kidnaps her.
And
she gets locked in the castle. And she's so distraught. She realizes she's kidnapped. And I was empathizing with her so much. She's so upset. And she's calling out to her aunt. And then she sees her aunt. And she's like talking to her aunt and crying. And then it's the witch. And I was like, I will burn down the world. That is so painful. What she did. That was cruel.
Yeah. No, it was good.
Cruel.
I liked it. I liked it a lot.
Horrible.
No, I liked it a lot. And I think that Toto, that dog must have been so fucking confused.
He was. Did you watch him sometime?
Oh, the whole time. He was just looking at them, and then like the Tin Man would
in Munchkin Land.
Yeah, he was looking around like, "What the fuck is going on?" He was a beast. He was so good. He was so confused when the straw man was dancing, and he would run around and like, I guess I gotta follow him now. I loved it. I watched that dog more than I watched anything else. And
my dog would have been barking the entire time.
Oh, I just pictured Eddie like chasing Eddie around the whole fucking Munchkin Land, the Yellow
just
Road,
tearing the shit out of Munchkin Land.
Oh yeah, he's eating the fucking straw man. He's pissing on the Tin Man. Tin Man's rusting up. The fucking Cowardly Lion's crying because Eddie's snarling at him, and just Eddie's not doing. That's the whole thing. I was like, Eddie walked in when I was watching the movie, and I said to Eddie, "That's a real dog right there, bud. You might learn something."
Take notes.
Yeah, take notes. The fun. This made me laugh out loud at the very end, and it was one of the funniest things I've seen in a while. Is when the guy from Oz was in the hot air balloon and he was floating away, and Dorothy said, "Come back. You need to take me," and he yelled out, "I can't come back. I don't know how it works."
He's genuinely funny.
Oh, that sums up life right there.
I felt so bad for her.
For Dorothy. She was really upset when he was flying away.
I just really empathized with Dorothy, I guess.
Well, she's so like Judy Garland does such an awesome job of like if you just watch her, she is like engaged the entire time and she just looks upset basically for the entire movie where she's like, oh no,
I'll miss you.
Oh, that's pretty good, Kate.
Does anybody have any notes they want to get off their chest before we do the Claws of Oz?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me find. Is that snow asbestos?
100%, it is 100%.
Yeah.
I did research. They poured asbestos on them.
Mm-hmm.
The witch, for what she says, she wants to go as fast as lightning, and then she goes in circles around the castle.
That's good for 1939.
For sure.
Yeah, definitely.
I noticed the outfit I would want to wear if I was in the Land of Oz, because you only work like 1 hour a day, and like Oz sounds amazing. But there were girls in long green dresses they're long sleeved green dresses, and then they have these hard white capes over their shoulders, and I was like, that's it. That's what I'm wearing.
Oh, anytime you get to wear a cape, you're fucking living life.
Thank you.
Fuck yeah. See a green horse.
Yeah.
I know I've never met Nate, but I think he's the guy who answers the door at Oz.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
A couple more. Where to go? Do you think the witch farted out her message?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't until right now. Yeah. Yeah.
Just noting that the fly monkeys tried to kill Toto by throwing spears at him, I just thought that was funny.
Their whole thing was that made them advantageous to the predator was they could fly, and they flew in and landed on the ground. I'm like, no, just fly and pick the dog up. Fly and pick the dog up.
The scarecrow looks like Harry Connick Jr.
Okay,
he did. Yeah.
Okay, the witch is a gremlin, first of all, because she dies because of water. So she's in that lore.
Yes,
sure.
They are probably connected, yes.
They also reference goblins during one of the songs where they're like, you gotta go underground like a goblin. I can't remember what the exact line was. I was like, oh, there's goblins in Oz.
Yep.
And then, so the Tin Man, she first meets the Tin Man and she like knocks on his leg, and then she knocks on the other part of his leg, and it pans up, and I really wanted her to knock on his crotch, but she didn't.
You wanted to see a crotch knock, yeah. Yeah, you wanted Kate wouldn't have minded to see what kind of what note the percussion makes.
Wouldn't that be funny?
On that note, let's do the Claws of Oz. I think 7 of the finest.
Let's do it.
Speaking of divas.
Yes.
I'm sorry, you're going to have to put up with that noise outside.
I'm here.
Yeah, speaking of divas, the costumes were done by one man. And his name was what? Was it Adrian, Alan, Adam, Allison? Went by one name. Ooh. Diva. Ooh. Madonna, Cher. Diva. This guy, one name.
Same again?
Who goes first?
Kate. It's Adrian, Alan, Adam, and Allison.
Allison's really throwing me off.
Yeah. Who was the one named diva?
I'm just going to say Allison.
Okay.
I'm going to guess Yo Adrian.
Yo Adrian. That one named diva who did all the costumes was named Adrian.
Fuck!
Oh.
That man was the ballsiest guy in the world. Just to be a costume designer in the 1930s and go by Adrian. That's
one name.
You really got me with Allison. That was good.
And the thing is, I only wrote down Adrian, and I just made the other 3 up the top of my head.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
I feel like an idiot.
With the repeat.
Yeah. Speaking behind, like Wizard of Oz behind the curtain, that was behind the curtain there.
The costumes are so good though. Everyone's costume is amazing.
Those red
They're
slippers,
like legendary.
Yeah, those red slippers. Come on. I apologize to the viewers that they decided to. 2 people decided to mow around my house. That's
That's nice
Yeah.
of them. They got you surrounded.
Yeah, there's not.
Did you guys know? I read that the Cowardly Lion, those were real lion pelts in his costume.
What?
They do stuff like that in the 30s, where they'd use real lion pelts.
The way that lion costume was the way the bear pelts were on the edge. That's how good they were.
I loved his curly hair and his little bow.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
During the Twister scene, when the Twister came, which is just amazing, by the way.
Yeah, really good.
How many horses? Oh, speaking of that, there's a lot of wind work in this movie.
A lot of wind.
A lot of wind work.
Yeah.
Ooh, a lot of like trying to keep your feet planted while you don't get blown away.
Yeah. How many horses were rescued from the barn during the Twister?
Damn.
So old Hunk and Hickory and the other fella had to rescue the horses. How many horses were rescued? Nate's turn. 2, 3, 4, or 5?
I'm going to say it was a 4-horse twister.
Okay.
3.
It was a 4-horse twister. Nate is off to a hot start. 2-0.
Hot start.
Hot pot start.
I'm having a week,
Oh,
guys.
yeah. How old was Terry when he died?
Who's Terry?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to bring it up. Terry's the dog. He's Toto.
Oh.
Yeah, Terry.
Terry is a funny name for a dog.
Yeah, it is a funny name.
That is a funny name.
The furry king. How old was he when he died? Was he 9, 11, 10, or 12? Catherine.
I'm going to say 12.
Nate.
They worked him hard on this movie. It probably took some years off his life getting scared by munchkins.
Yeah, it did.
So I'll guess 10.
No.
So you can't. Hold on. Brent was like commenting on Nate's comment.
Oh, you're right. You're right, Catherine. You're right. And I'm sorry, that won't happen anymore. You got it wrong. And it won't happen again. I promise. You are right. I was wrong. You, Catherine, are correct.
Oh.
No. I mean, correct in this situation. You're wrong.
Oh, God.
It was 11. It was 11.
Horrible.
Yeah, he was 11. I'm on the board, but I will not muddy the waters moving forward. You're right, Catherine.
Thank you.
That situation.
Gone forever.
Speaking of my embarrassing situation where I thought this movie was not in color, I couldn't find it. Many people believe this was the first movie ever filmed in color. They are incorrect. Out of these 4 movies, which one was the very first movie filmed in color? It's going to be Nate's turn first, and the answers are A Visit to the Seaside, Way Down East, The Glorious Adventure, Venus of the South Seas.
So frustrating because I read enough to know which was the first Technicolor movie shot before this, but that's not on the list. We're just talking color.
Yeah.
A Visit to the Sea.
Visit to the Seaside is your answer?
Yeah.
Can you read them again?
I can. A Visit to the Seaside, Way Down East, The Glorious Adventure, Venus of the South Seas.
I'm going to choose Venus of the South Seas because it sounds like Barb and Star.
You chose very much incorrectly. Nate chose correctly with A Visit to the Seaside. Wow. Nate is just on fire. 3-1-0.
Kate, you reminded me that there was a part when Dorothy was just like believing everything that everyone was saying, where I was like, she's like Barb and Star. Like there's just one part where I was like, she's just agreeing, she's game, she's 100% down, she's unfazed by all this crazy shit going on. Like she could be in Barb and Star.
I love it.
Next question. They had to go see the Oz guy, and the carriage horse driver said, we'll get you cleaned up first. So they go to this spa for some reason to get cleaned up, and they each get worked on. Which of the 4 main characters had the most people working on them? Was it Dorothy, Tin Man, the Lion, or Straw Guy?
Dorothy.
Okay.
I think the Lion had like fucking 8 people cutting his fur. So I'm going with the Lion.
The correct answer is the character that got the ringlets put in, a bow, haircuts, It's that lion. He had to look fabulous to see the wizard, and he came out looking good. The guards at the Wicked Witch of the West castle are named what? Are they Westies? Are they Winkies? Are they Shriekies? Or are they Aussies?
Winkies.
I'm going to guess Winkies.
Winkies is very much correct. Nate is correct. Nate.
Wow.
I'm also correct.
Well, yeah, technically, but it doesn't really help you.
Well, I got 1 point instead of 0.
Give her credit.
Yeah, you did good.
Jesus Christ.
That's it. That's all the questions I have.
God.
Wow.
Yeah,
I
Nate
suck.
went off.
Yeah, Nate, I was really hoping to win that one because I wanted to sweep the month, but we continue. We just keep going.
Nate,
Good job, Nate.
congratulations.
Listen, we both know there was no way Nate was losing this.
Why?
Listen,
This is a Nate production.
this has got a lot of the elements of movies I like. People singing songs, good costumes, like Tin Man leaning over like Michael Jackson, but then also walking right after. So he does. You know that he wasn't hooked up to anything. Like, how did he even do that?
I know it was a lot of sleight of hand stuff.
That's a good point.
These tricky dicks.
So speaking of having a tricky dick, let's do some medals for these bastards.
Let's do it.
All right. What are we doing with the bronze? Who's giving out the bronze?
My bronze is going to the trees.
Okay.
With the arms.
Love it.
Because, you guys, I had not realized that part of the movie, and they were just jerks. And but they were like acting, and their voice acting and their arm acting, a lot of tree work, and I just really appreciated it. So they're getting my bronze.
I like it. My bronze is going to Mr. Frank Morgan. He played multiple characters. He was the Wizard of Oz. He was Professor Marvel. He was born in 1890. He gets my bronze. He's my favorite. Professor Marvel. If there's no Professor Marvel, there's no Wizard of Oz.
I completely agree, Brent, because I gave him my bronze medal too.
Here.
Fighting Frank Morgan.
That's right.
He was like the most modern performance out of the movie to me, where I'm like, he could be this guy exactly like this in like modern fantasy movie, and it would play just exactly the same. Like, his comedic timing is so fucking good, and he has warmth, he has presence. He was just really fucking good in that role. I really liked him. I gave him my bronze too.
Perfect.
It would only be his personal issues with racism and misogyny that keep him out of the current movies.
Cancel his ass.
I'll cancel anybody. Fuck you, Frank Morgan.
Get him.
You're canceled, but you did well in this movie.
I'm just kidding.
Burn in hell, Frankie.
Yeah.
But good job on the movie.
5 roles. That gets you. You play 5 roles. You're getting bronze for me.
My silver goes to the lady herself, Judy Garland, who is only getting a silver, not the gold, because I was so in love with my gold. Just a treasure. And I feel so bad that she was so horribly abused and taken advantage of that she died too early.
This movie fucked up Julie Garland so bad that it fucked up Liza Minnelli.
Yeah.
That's how fucked up this movie was.
Yes. Got it.
Got him.
Got it.
Fuck! It's so true. It's so fucked. This movie's so fucked up. It ruined 2 generations of a family. Oh my god! Like they had no idea that would happen when some guy's dressed as a fucking silver robot. He's like, "This is gonna fuck everybody up for years." Like the little guys putting the monkey costumes on. Like, this is gonna fuck everybody up. My silver medal goes to the lady herself, Judy Garland. Like we said, she got fucked up. She was a singer. She got fucked up. This is a silver medal performance.
Well, I'm very curious to see who both your golds are, because I gave my silver to Maggie Hamilton, Margaret Hamilton, the Wicked Witch.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I thought she was a real wicked witch, this lady, and she's hamming it up extremely hard in a way that I really liked. She spends 90% of the movie pointing angrily at somebody or something, and I just loved it. Really hate her in the way that I'm supposed to.
Yeah.
Maggie Hamilton.
Perfect.
Hold on, I need to figure out the name of my... Ray Bolger gets mine. He played the Scarecrow in Hunk. I think I'm just attracted to the Scarecrow, and that's why I'm giving this man who...
Yeah, kind of giving me Shag vibes.
He's definitely got a big nose. I love a skinny guy with a nose. So...
His physical performance is
so
incredible.
Good.
Like
so good.
Right off the bat, when he like trips over the fence and does his little dance in his song, it's really good.
And he has kind eyes, and he was the least creepy to me. I don't know. He had kindness. So Ray Bolger died in 1987.
That's good. They all had good runs at life. They all lived
he was
long
born
lives.
in 1904.
Yeah,
so
that's
he
insane.
lived to be 83. So
he missed the OJ trial though. Just missed out.
Just barely.
My gold medal goes to the one, the only. What's his name? I just said it. Oh yeah. So my gold medal is going out to the king, the one and the only Terry. 11 years old when he died. He was the dog, and for a dog. As a dog owner, I know what it's like to have dogs, and to see a dog that followed around these characters that were yelling, screaming, singing, dancing in these weird situations. The dog didn't move. He just did what he was supposed to. He probably had the most trauma ever of all the characters. They should have little Liza Minnelli breed. That's him. Terry, he was. You next time you watch this movie, concentrate on the dog, and you'll see how well he did.
Yeah, he makes that jump near the end of the movie over the chasm. Like, yeah, he put in work.
Could you be a dog and being chased by like 6 fucking dudes in a fucking flying monkey suit?
Green makeup.
Yeah. Like, okay, cool. This is just another Tuesday.
I gave my gold medal to Judy Garland. She's amazing. She's it's like it's dated in the sense that like people don't act this way anymore, and it wouldn't necessarily work in a modern times, except for comedy when you're sort of doing like a parody of this. But she's so engaged the whole movie. I was watching her like listening to the Tin Man, listening to the Lion. She's completely like locked in with them, giving emotional responses. Like for a young actor, that's really rare. Usually young actors are kind of just waiting to say their lines or doing like a couple very stilted moves, where she just really seemed like she believed she was in Oz, and she did a great job. And then the singing, of course, she's great at singing. So
awesome.
Gold medal. Would you guys like to give this movie a rating?
Sure would.
Yes.
The script for this movie. What would you guys give the script for this movie?
10.
Oh, this is fucking wacky, wild adventure. This is this is 10.
I agree. I think I was like, if I had any criticism of this movie, it would have been the script, I guess. Like a little long. I agree with Kate that there's probably like near the end, it starts to like be kind of slow. I almost wish like they just went to Oz and then the witch like came to Oz and they fucked her up in the Emerald City and then the movie was over. It's almost like we could have just done without the whole castle thing. But yeah, it's a crazy, bizarre, interesting, cool movie. It's really cool. 10.
Cool.
The
art direction for this movie, one of the
10.
most visually interesting movies ever made in the history of movies.
Oh, it has to get a 10.
It tricked Brent. He thought the whole thing was going to be in black and white, and then it blew his mind when she opened that door.
I was like, holy fuck.
Every scene is a Disney ride. It's like when I went to Disneyland, that's what Disneyland, the rides are like. It's so immersive. There's always something to look at. The colors, loves it.
The costumes, insane.
Insane.
The little beards and stuff they put on the munchkins.
Oh my God,
like,
the
come
wigs.
on.
We didn't even talk about the wigs. So I'll just say the wigs.
A lot of good wig work.
Music for this movie. Some of the most famous music ever written, ever in the history of all movies. What do you think of the music for this movie?
Yeah, I mean, this is a 10. These are classics we still sing today. There is something that the who are the guys at the castle? What are they called? The
Winkies?
The Winkies, and the way they were saying, ooh, I don't know, is something that I've been saying. Yes, I've been doing that for decades, and I didn't know it was from this movie.
Do you know that they're saying everything we own, we owe to her?
I didn't know that.
There's different versions.
Yeah, I also give it a 10. This was the first time I ever watched this movie with subtitles, which was basically just made it into a sing-along movie for me.
At least once a month, I will, for no reason, just sing somewhere over the. I mean, yeah, and I had never even seen this. Shut up, not a little flat. I'm doing good. For a movie that I've never seen, that's 100 years old. If you can make me do that, it's a 10.
It's a 10.
Should there be modern music in this one? Just kidding. JK.
It's too old of a movie to have modern music.
This is a musical fantasy film. It's got to be a musical. It's got to have fantasy. And it's got to be a film. I'll start us off. Music, 10. Fantasy, 10. Film, 10. It's a 10.
Agree. That's what it is.
I'm going to be 9.
Okay.
It gives off huge play vibes to me.
Well, you're right. It was before it was a book, and then it was a play before it was ever a movie, and
that's how they made movies back then.
I know.
It is directly translatable to the stage. We did it at my high school, and it was basically just you did the movie, but on a stage.
When I think of Wizard of Oz, I think of a stage, a play, and the movie showed that and that's no fault of their own, but it's a play to me. So
I get it.
Okay,
I get it.
9.
And finally, our theme for the month is adventure. If you had a friend who was interested in watching an adventure movie and they'd never seen this movie, how much would you recommend this movie to them?
I'm going to I'm sorry, I'm going to give it a 9 because it's like we've all seen it. Like, I don't know, I'd rather watch The Edge.
This is my movie. I picked it as an adventure movie for Adventure Month, and if my friend wanted to see an adventure, and I would recommend this as a 7. It's a great thing. Like Kate said, though, everyone knows the story of it. And I didn't watch it, and I felt like I learned nothing new. I never seen it before, and when I watched it, I felt like I learned nothing new from it because I just knew it from pop culture.
Oh,
so many better adventure films. 7.
Well, I was torn because there was a part of me that really wanted to rile you up by saying that she actually never left home. She just got a TBI, traumatic brain injury, and she didn't go on an adventure. She just had a concussion syndromes, and so then I could like really get you riled up. But the truth is that it's such a great adventure. If I went on this, I would and came back, I'd be like, wow, what an adventure!
Yeah, but
I just went on. I saw flying monkeys. I saw a fucking lion who barks like a dog. The tree threw an apple at me. This shit. It's. I'm giving it a 10. It's quite the adventure.
I've created a lot of films high in bed asleep like this.
This movie gets a 48.2. A
48.2. Oh, it's probably that 7.
Yeah, well, I stand by it.
Okay.
Listen, 48.2 for a movie from 1939. You did a good job.
Yep.
You really did.
You did.
That's right. It's now.
Hope it was worth it.
Yeah, it's fine. It's now time for the audience pick for the movie.
All right,
let's bang it out.
Fourth, I will list them all, and you guys, we will put together a list and go with that. All right, Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Inception. Pan's Labyrinth.
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 What did I say?
Labyrinth.
Labyrinth.
I'm glad you guys could laugh at me. Galaxy Quest. Hunt for the Wilder People. Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Troop Beverly Hills. Romancing the Stone. The Goonies. Secondhand Lions. Twister. Legend. 1985. Robin Hood. Master and Commander, The Far Side of the World. Homeward Bound, The Incredible Journey. Jason and the Argonauts. Yojimbo. Hook. Mad Max 2. Wanderlust. Secret of Nim. Green Knight. Beau is Afraid. Tenet. Edge of Tomorrow. Ready or Not. Drive. Looper. The Ice Pirates. Big Trouble in Little China. Jumanji. Bill and Ted. National Treasure. Up. Toys. Ernest Scared Stupid.
Wow, that's a lot of good movies. I wrote down more than I've ever written down.
You go first.
I can really tell that I'm into adventure movies
love an
because I
adventure.
wrote down so many. I would watch any of these movies. Pan's Labyrinth, Galaxy Quest, Hunt for the Wilder People, Monty Python and the Holy Grail, Twister, Master and Commander, Hook, Jumanji, or National Treasure. I would love to watch any of those movies.
I had 2 of those that you had, which were Hunt for the Wilder People and National Treasure. I also had Inception, Legend, Mad Max 2, Beau is Afraid, and Ice Pirates.
I had Up, National Treasure, and Bill and Ted. So it looks
Sounds like we're about to finally get little Nicolas Cage on this podcast because we're watching National Treasure. This is the first Nick Cage appearance, shockingly. After almost 75 episodes, Nicolas Cage is finally making an appearance because I just know in my heart we're all Nick Cage guys. So that's actually kind of surprising.
I'm a Cage kid, for sure.
We're Cage kids.
Yep. No,
I'm a Cage kid.
No, we can't get Cage kids going. Not after what happened with the immigration thing.
We're Cage kids.
Okay.
We raged for Cage.
Yeah.
Rage for Cage.
Yeah, rage for Cage. We can do that.
Awesome.
I'm looking forward to this movie. Congratulations.
This is going to be a blast.
To the listener, Ryan, Radbad12. I will message you.
Ryan's movie.
I will message you and ask you if you want to do the quiz for us. If not, don't worry.
Hey, Ryan. Thanks for trying.
Yeah. Hey, Ryan. Hope you weren't lying.
Well, that means that's all that's left to do is say goodnight, Kate.
Good night, Kate.
Good night, Catherine.
Nice.
Every generation in our family has searched for the treasure. On November 19th.
You think there's a treasure map on the back of
the Declaration of Independence.
Where's your proof? Did Bigfoot take it?
A treasure hunt 2,000 years in the making.
Amazing.
Will begin. You trust me? From Jerry Bruckheimer, producer of Pirates of the Caribbean, Nicolas Cage.
Tell me what the next clue is.
Diane Kruger. National Treasure.
Who wants to go down the creepy tunnel first?
Directed by John Turtletop, rated PG.
That's really good.